Good morning, students. Today's session is for HR specialized students and it is for your first HR specialization, that is for Advanced Human Resource Management. In our last class, we covered the introductory part of HRP, that is, what is human resource planning, what are the definitions given by different experts regarding human resource planning, and after that, we discussed the various objectives and needs of HRP. Today we will discuss another topic of HRP, that is importance of HRP, means why HRP is important to an organization, and after that we will discuss various factors that affect HRP, means what factor or what element the HR manager must have to consider while preparing various plans related to HRP. So before starting today's concept, I want to remind you what is human resource planning. So human resource planning, we can say that it is a process of estimating the human resource requirement in terms of quantity and quality by the organization for future in order to carry out the organizational activities. Means HRP is a process of estimating how much human resource is required by the organization. Again, what type of, means what quality of human resource is required by the organization for future in order to carry out the organizational activities. Means for future, organizations should have to estimate how much human resources and what quality of human resources is required in advance, so that at present organization can able to make necessary arrangement for recruiting or for hiring those number and those qualities of human resources, so that in future the organization having right quantity and right quality of human resources, so the organization able to perform its task in a most effective and most desired way, so that it can able to face the global challenges and global competitions. And HRP is the most important function of HR department, and HR manager must have to consider various factors while preparing various plans related to human resources. So today I will discuss the importance of HRP and factors affecting HRP. First, I will discuss the importance of HRP. In this topic, we will discuss why human resource planning is important to an organization. HRP provides various benefits to the organization, so that it is very important to the organization. What are the importance of HRP? Let me discuss one by one in detail. So first, it is important to the organization for meeting the organizational needs, that is right people in right number at right time. Means HRP helps the organization to place the right people in the right organizational position or right job. Means HRP identifies how much human resource is required by the organization in future. Again, what quality of human resource is required by the organization, HRP identifies. So after identifying these things, HR manager proceeds for further function like recruitment and selection. Means HR manager HR manager hires that quantity and that quality of human resources, and it is possible for the organization to recruit or to place the right people in the right organizational position, so that the person can able to exert all their energies into a particular job, and the organization able to utilize the person's skill knowledge and capacities or potentialities. Means organization's main intention is to improve the productivity of the employees, so that organization able to improve its productivity and organization able to achieve its objective. And how it is possible, how the employees productivity is improved, how the organizational productivity is improved, if the organization is capable to place the right people in the right organizational position or right job, then only it is possible for the organization to utilize all the skills, knowledge and potentialities of its human resources. So HRP helps the organization to placing the right human resources in right organizational jobs, and it also provides uh, various guidelines to the organization when there is additional human resources is required. So before that date, organization can plan for recruiting or hiring that amount of human resources. So in future, the organization having right quantity and right quality of human resources, and organization is able to face the global competition, and whatever the task the organization having in future, that can be done in a most effective manner. So it is required to meet the organizational needs, that is for right people in right number at right time. It helps the organization to place the right people in the right organizational job. Next importance arises for HRP, that is, it maintains a balance between demand for and supply of human resources. So HRP is very important to maintain a balance between demand for and supply of human resources. Means it identifies how many human resources is required by the organization in future in order to carry out the organizational activities. So first it identifies the quantity and quality of human resources required by the organization, and accordingly the organization plans for procuring and hiring that much of human resources, so that there is a balance between demand and supply of human resources, so that the organization able to utilize the skills, knowledge and capabilities of a human resources. No human if the organization maintain a balance between the demand and supply of human resources, then no human resources in the organization are idle, and there is a optimum utilization of human resources capabilities or human resources potentialities. So for utilizing the capabilities, utilizing the potentialities of a human resource, it is required by the organization to make the demand supply. So demand, the supply must be according to the demand of human resources. If supply exceeds the demand, means there are surpluses, there are surpluses of human resources, and that create unnecessary cost for the organization, and the organization are not able to utilize everyone's efficiencies, everyone's potentialities. And if there is shortage of human resources also, that create problem for the organization. So uh, for effective utilization of human resources, there should be a balance between the demand and supply of human resources. So it can be done through HRP. Means HRP helps the organization to maintain a balance between the demand and supply of human resources. Means it identifies how many human resources or what quantity of human resources is required, or what quality of human resources is required in future for carried out the organizational activity, and accordingly the HR manager procures the human resources. So the HR manager can able to maintain a balance between the demand and supply of human resources, and in future organization able to utilize the skill, organization able to utilize the skills, knowledge and capabilities of human resources, and there is a optimum utilization of human resources. Next importance of HRP arises to meet the manpower shortfall and surpluses. Means HRP is very important for avoiding the manpower shortfall and surpluses. If there is surplus of human resources, then it creates problem for the organization, and if there is shortage of human resources, then also it creates problem for the organization. And that the surplus and shortfall or shortage can be avoided through HRP. Means if there is surpluses of human resources, then the organization are not able to utilize everyone's skills, everyone's potentialities in a most effective way. Means if there is surpluses, then some employees may be idle, so the organization are not able to utilize everyone's skills, everyone's potentialities, and organization unnecessarily bears huge cost. And if there is shortfall or if there is shortage of human resources, then that also create problem for the organization. If there is shortage of human resources, then the whatever the task of the organization, that cannot be distributed properly, and whatever the task of the organization that cannot be completed within a particular time. So that hampers or that create an obstacle for achieving the organizational objective. So if there is shortfall or if there is shortage and surpluses of human resources, that create problem for the organization. Means there should be optimum level of human resources. Neither surplus human resources required nor shortage human resources, not there should be shortage human resources. Means the organization should have to keep optimum level of human resources. The human resources position or the quantity of human resources, should neither be high or nor be very low, and that thing can be avoided through HRP. Means HRP identify the exact quantity and quality of human resources required in future to carry out the organizational activities. So accordingly, organization procures the required quantity and quality of human resources. So there is neither surpluses of human resources nor shortage of human resources, and organization is able to utilize the potentialities of human resources, and there is the optimum utilization of human resources skill. Next importance is it helps the organization to create and develop a training program for employees and managers. HRP also helps the organization to develop or to create a training program for employees and managers. How HRP helps to create and develop a training program for employees and managers of the organization? It identifies the required quality for performing a job. Means it identifies the required set of skills or knowledge to perform a particular task in future. So after getting these things, the HR manager compare the present skills of a human resources with that. So the HR manager can able to identify that the person having required skill or not, the person whatever the skills the person having, that is sufficient to meet the organizational requirement or not, the human resource can able to identify. And if the human resource manager identifies that if an employee having some skill lacunas, means if the employee doesn't have the skills, and doesn't have the skills that identified in HRP, then HR manager makes various plans for developing the skills potentialities of human resource through conducting various training program, through conducting various developmental program for the managers. Means HRP identify the required set of qualities for performing a particular task, and after identifying this thing, HR manager compare the human resources skill with the skill identified by HRP, and if there is some lacunas of the skill or if there is any shortfall of skill in human resources, then HR manager develop suitable training program for developing that skill. And next importance of HRP is that it provided multiple gain to employee by way of promotion and providing various fringe benefits. Means if HR manager sorry HRP identifies the required quality for required quality or required skill for performing a particular task. After identifying the required quality for performing a task, HR manager compare the employee skill with the skill identified through HRP. So if the HR manager identified that if a person having more skill as compared to the skill identified by HRP, then HR manager plans for providing a promotion or various fringe providing a promotion or providing various fringe benefit to the person for motivating or for improving further skills and knowledge. Next importance of HRP arises, or HRP is very important to the organization because it helps the management to calculate the strength, weaknesses of the employees on continuous basis. Means HRP identifies the required set of qualities to perform a particular job, and after that, HR manager compare the employee skills with the skill identified through HRP for performing a particular task. So at that situation, HR manager can able to identify the strength and weaknesses of a particular person. And after identifying these things, after identifying the various weaknesses, HR manager provides various suggestion or various guidelines or arrange various developmental program for that employee for developing or for developing the skill or for minimizing these weaknesses. Next importance of HRP is that through HRP, the duplication of effort and conflict among effort can be avoided. HRP identifies exact quantity of human resource, exact quantity and quality of human resource is required for performing that organizational task. So it identifies the exact quantity and quality, and after that, through HRP organization able to place the right person in right job. So everyone has to perform some unit task. So there is no duplication of effort, and if there is no duplication of effort, then conflict cannot be arised among the employees of an organization. Means if there is surplus human resources, then which work should have to perform by whom, that create confusion, and there is a duplication of effort, and if there is duplication of effort, then conflict arises between the human resources. So HRP identifies the exact quantity of human resource to perform the organizational activities. So everyone got some unique tasks. So there is no duplication of effort. Last importance of HRP is that through HRP, organization get maximum benefit in terms of increased skill, knowledge, potentialities, and productivity. So HRP's main intention is to procure the right amount of procure the right quality of human resources, right quantity in right time, so that organization can able to utilize the skills, knowledge, and capabilities of human resources, and organization able to achieve its objective in a most effective manner. So its main intention is to place the right person in a right job, so that the person can able to exert all their skills, exert all their energies in a particular job, and that leads to improvement of the productivity of the human resources. So that ultimately leads to improve the productivity of the organization. And HRP identifies the training program required by the employees. So accordingly, organization arranges various training program for the employees, so that the employee skill, knowledge, potentialities can be improved, and ultimately the productivity of human resource also improved. So for this thing, HRP is very important to the organization. Next, I will discuss various factors affecting HRP. So factors means what? Factors, we can say that elements that affect or that have an influence on HRP. Means before planning the requirement of human resources, the HR manager must has to consider some factors, so that he can able to make a good HRP or an ideal human resource planning, and it helps the organization to achieve its objective in a most effective and efficient manner. So there are two factors that affect human resource planning, that is external factor and internal factor. So human resource manager must has to consider some external factor and some internal factor for preparing various plans related to human resources. So uh, first I will discuss various external factors, and after that I will discuss various internal factors the HR manager should have to consider for preparing various plans related to human resources. So let me discuss various external factors that affect HRP in detail one by one. So first external factor that affect HRP, that is government policy. Means HR manager must have to consider various government policies like labor policy, industrial relation policy, policy towards reserving certain jobs for different communities. While preparing various plans or while estimating the human resource requirement in terms of quantity and quality, the HR manager must have to consider the government policies. The government policy may be labor policy, industrial relation policy, policy towards reserving certain jobs for different communities. Means if government prepare various policies related to reserving certain job for different communities, then HR manager must has to consider this aspect. Means he has to make various plans to procure the human resources from different communities, so that we can say that HRP is an ideal one and that HRP is a good one. Means and the labor policy also suggests that, or the labor law also suggests that an employee can able to work for 8 hours, and if the organization having 24 hours for working, then the HR manager should have to procure or should have to estimate the uh, human resources who can able to, means the HR manager should have to estimate the number of human resources, so that the person can able to work for 8 hours, and the organization having sufficient amount of human resources to work on 24 hours. So first factor he is to consider, that is government policy. Next factor human resource manager should have to consider, that is level of economic development. Level of economic development determines the level of HRD in a country. If the country is economically developed, means um, if the country is economically developed, means the standard of living of the people is developed, the quality of life of people is developed, and the economic aspect and economic part of the human resources is also developed, and the human resources are the the employees of that country, or the human resources of that country are well educated, so that the HR manager can able to procure the right quality of human resources for right organizational positions. Means level of economic development also having an influences in HRP. If the country is economically developed, and if the HR manager plans for procuring the qualitative human resources, the talented human resources, then the organization able to acquire this quality of human resources. So if the country is less economical development, means the people's standard of living is not improved, and they are not also well educated, and the country will not the organization will not able to procure the qualitative human resources. So level of economic development also affect the HRP. Next, business environment. Business environment also affects the HRP. Means external business environmental factor influence the size and mix of production. Means whatever the changes arise in our competitors, means whatever the changes arise in external environment, the organization should have to implement that changes inside the organization, and accordingly the organization has to work. Means if our competitors produce more quantity and more quality of the more quantity more quality and more variety of goods, then our organization should have to produce more quantity goods and more quality goods, so that we can able to face the competition, we can attract more number of customers. So accordingly the competitors way of working, or according to the external business environment, the organization should have to implement various things. So accordingly, HR manager prepare various plans related to human resources. If the organization plans for manufacturing more quantity goods and more variety of goods, then human resource manager should have to make various plans related to human resources. Accordingly, means he has to estimate more quantity of human resources, again varied quality of human resources. Next external factor he is to consider, that is information technology. So information technology factor brings amazing change in the way how do business operate. Means before some years, generally organization performs in a manual basis, so that the productivity of the organization reduced when the IT came into existence, that brings a huge change, that brings amazing change in the business. The way of doing business, it changes. Before, organization perform every activity in manual basis, but after information technology emerged, or after information technology came into existence, every work is performed by the organization by using computerized systems. So it required the business process reengineering. Means, for implementing the IT concept or IT related things, organizations should have to reconstruct their work situation, work environment, and that require a new skill set of human resources. So, depending upon the information technology, organization estimate the quantity and quality of human resources. So, before information technology, organization require high amount of human resources for performing the task manually. So, after information technology, means when the organization implement the concept of information technology, the computerized system replace the human system, so organization require few human resources to perform the task. Again, organization require software specialists for performing the task. So after some years, the demand for software specialists also declined, because organization adopt new technology like computer aided design and automation, robotic system, and that also require a specific skill set of human resource for performing these things. So information technology also affect the human resource planning. Next, level of technology. So level of technology also having an influence in HRP. Means, what kind of technology the organization is going to implement. Accordingly, human resource manager has to forecast the quantity and quality of human resources. So, depending upon the level of technology, HR manager must have to estimate the required quantity and quality of human resources, so that the human resources can able to work comfortably with this type of technology. Next factor he has to consider, that is international factor. So, HR managers sometimes must have to consider the international factor for preparing various plans related to or estimating the requirement of human resources. So, when international factor is very important for consideration, international factor like the demand for and supply of human resource in various countries, when demand exceeds supply, means when the organization having high demand of human resources, but within a country there is less amount of human resources supply, or there is less supply of human resources, then the organization should have to consider the international factor, that is foreign factor, for procuring the human resources, because within the country there is less amount of human resources and there is no balance between the demand and supply of human resources. So for matching the demand with the supply, the organization should have to consider the foreign factor. Means, here it has to procure the human resources from outside of the country to perform the task in a desired manner. So these are the various external factors. These are the various external factors the HR manager must have to consider. Next one is the internal factor. So internal factor also having an influence in HRP, and the HR manager must have to consider these factors for preparing various plans related to estimation of human resource. So first internal factor is company strategy. So HR manager first has to identify what strategy generally the organization is going to adopt. So there are various strategies like expansion strategies, diversification strategy. For different strategy, uh, different skill set of human resources is required. So HR manager first has to identify what strategy organization is going to adopt, and accordingly HR manager should have to estimate the required quantity and quality of human resources. So whatever the human resources skill potential is required to meet the task of expansion strategy, that is not required to meet the requirement of diversification strategy. So for expansion strategy, there is requirement of different quantity of human resources, there is different qualities of human resources is required. So for meeting the diversification strategy also, there is different skill set of human resources is required and different quantity of human resources is required. So depending upon the strategy of the company, human resource manager must has to estimate the quantity and quality of human resources. So in case of expansion strategy, generally the organization or the HR manager estimates more quantity of human resources with similar quality. But in case of diversification strategy, generally the HR manager must has to estimate different set of skills of human resources, again varied quantity of human resources for performing the organizational task. Next internal factor he has to consider, that is HR policy of the company. So what HR policies, what policies of the organization he has to consider, and accordingly he has to estimate the required quantity and quality of human resources. So HR policies like quality of human resources means what quality of human resources organization want to procure, and after that he is to consider the compensation level. If the organization provides high salary or high incentive bonus to the human resources, then HR manager can plan for procuring the talented candidates, and HR manager can plan for procuring the experienced candidates to the organization. Or if the organization provide the quality work life to the human resources, then automatically the talented human resources can attract it towards the organization. So depending upon the HR policy of the company, HR manager must has to estimate the required quantity and quality of human resources. Next factor he has to consider, that is job analysis. Job analysis factor is a very important factor that have an influence on human resource planning, because it provide a base for HRP. How job analysis provide a base for HRP? In job analysis, the organization prepare two statements, that is job description statement and job specification statement. In job description statement, it is clearly mentioned that what duties, what responsibilities, or what task a person has to perform if that person is appointed in that job. Means job description describes detail about a particular job, means what task a person will perform or what duties the job having, that is described in detail in job description statement. And after that, in job specification statement, it is clearly mentioned that what experienced or what educational or qualification level is required to perform that job. So by referring these two statements, by referring the job description and job specification statement, the HR manager can able to forecast the required quantity and required quality of human resources. So accordingly, the job description statement and job specification statement, HR manager can able to mention the quality or can able to identify the required quality for performing that job. And it provides various estimation, or it helps the organization to procure right quality of human resource for right job. Next internal factor he has to consider, that is time horizon. So time factor is also an important factor. Means companies with stable competitive environment can plan for long run. Means if the company's environment is stable, then the company can able to estimate the quantity of human resource and the quality of human resource for long period of time. But if the company having unstable environment, means frequently the company initiates some new changes, and for meeting the new changes, meeting the requirement of new changes, there are various new set of skills is required. Then for that organization, it is not possible it is not possible for to estimate the required quantity and quality of human resources for long period of time. That organization estimate the quantity and quality of human resources for short period of time. Next, type and quality of human resources. Type and quality of information. So any planning process need qualitative and accurate information. If the organization provides right information, correct information to the HR manager, then HR manager can able to estimate accurately the quantity and quality of human resource required for performing the organizational task. Next one is the company's production and operation policy. Means HR manager must has to consider the company's production and operation policy. Means how much organization want to produce, and accordingly he has to estimate the required quantity of human resources. If the organization plan for producing more quantity of goods, then organization or then the HR manager should have to plan or should have to estimate more quantity of human resources for performing the various tasks or for meeting the requirement of the organization. Last one is the trade union. So trade union also have an influence in the HRP. Means trade union identifies the number of working hour per week and recruitment sources. So accordingly, HR manager has to estimate the human resources estimate the human resources for the organization. So these are the various factors which having influences on HRP, and the HR manager must have to consider these factors while preparing various plans related to the human resources. So this is all about today's class. Thank you.